one of the things that Abdu'l-Bahá became known and very much loved for in the prison city was his care for the sick. Whenever somebody in the city fell ill, Abdu'l-Bahá would be there to visit them and tend to their needs. For example, there was one poor elderly couple who both fell ill and were bedridden for an entire month, and they said that during that month alone, Abdu'l-Bahá had paid them 20 visits just to check in on them and see how they were doing. And since there were no doctors in Akka, Abdu'l-Bahá actually privately employed a doctor from outside the city just to be on call, so that whenever somebody got sick, the doctor would come into the city and tend to their needs. There's one particular anecdote about a woman in Akka who contracted measles, and everybody in the city was terrified and they shunned her. No one would go near her. And as soon as Abdu'l-Bahá heard about this, he immediately arranged a new room for her, cleaned it up, provided comfortable bedding. In fact, he gave her his own bedding to make sure that she was comfortable. He called the doctor, he sent in food, and he repeatedly went to check in on her to see how she was doing. And when that woman passed away in as much peace and comfort as was possible, Abdu'l-Bahá himself arranged and paid for a small, simple funeral for her. So I think that these are just a few examples of how Abdu'l-Bahá really prioritized this simple act of visiting the sick as something of great significance and importance. Hi there, I'm doing these short videos throughout 2021 in honor of the centenary of the passing of Abdu'l-Bahá, whose writings are the basis of my new album, Home of Light, which is coming out one song at a time throughout the year. All these short stories come from this book, Vignettes from the Life of Abdu'l-Bahá by Annamarie Honnold, and I hope these little anecdotes give us some glimpses into Abdu'l-Bahā's life during this special year. Also, if you'd like a copy of the album, since Home of Light has been made through the support of so many friends around the world, I've decided to give it away as a gift on behalf of everybody who helped to make it. So if you'd like to receive the album, you can sign up at my website, lukeslott.com. It's linked in the description below. And in November, prior to the centenary itself, you'll receive the album as a gift in celebration of Abdu'l-Bahā's life. So I appreciate if you hit the like and subscribe buttons, and if you'd like to hear the story behind the album, you can check out my podcast, A Story of Light, also linked in the description below.